Hi, happy Tuesday. It is morning, so I haven't used my voice much. Hopefully it warms up soon. Hope everyone had a great Labor Day. I am stamping here. Well, let's get my stamp first. I have an empty block. I'm going to use this little bow, which I've used before, to put my currently inked on. And I didn't map this out at all, so we're just going to go with it. This worked a lot better on Stalogy paper. And the ink I'm using is Carbon Black. So, see if we can get this done. This looked way better on Stalogy paper. We're just going to go with it. I got a lot to do today. Yeah, that wasn't impressive at all. That's okay. Moving on, I'm going to carry over a couple of pens from previous months. Probably July. Was I playing with it July or was it August? I don't even know. Where does the summer go? And then some newly inked. These are all pinks, aquas, yeah, and purples. So hopefully like pink, aqua, and purple, because here we go. I'm going to start with this Zodiac pen. Man, this stamp does not look that great on here. Oh well. I didn't test pressure or like how much inkiness it should have like I did when I put this in my book, but I wanted to see it on another paper. And the original video I filmed yesterday was, oh my, I couldn't remember what was in some pens. And I hadn't written one of them down anywhere, so it was just a big mess. And then I wrote the wrong thing, and I got my color scheme was basically in order, but one was out of place, and that really annoyed me. So I wanted it somewhere where I could see it the way that it should be. You know what I mean? Oh boy. Here we go. We're just doing it. Even if the bows didn't turn out great. Those stamp pads are a work in progress anyway. Capricorn with custom grip. And this is Mystical Mermaid Violet, or MMV for short. And I got some Diamine Sultry Strawberry off Reddit. When was that? Late July. And so that's what this is. Depending on paper, it could be very light, especially if you write the speed I'm going here. But it looks like it's a nice medium pink on this paper, which is interesting because it was on the Stalogy as well, but when I was using it on Sunday in church, the paper I was using made it so light you could barely see it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look, I only have 6 bows. Oh, whoops. I should have 7. Oh, well. We'll just figure that out when we get there. Pink number 2 is a mix that I made sometime after June because that's when I bought Cosmosu. And now I have a backup bottle on the way because I've really enjoyed this pink. And even though it matches the next pen better, I originally inked it in here and it's not gone yet, so it's still in here. But this is a blend with the Hanekata Pilot Iroshizuku ink. And it's a happy, kind of a bright, happy pink. And this is a River City pen. This is the Westwood and Tiny Riot by Stormwinds. And ink. Hanekata Kosumosu. Yeah, really nice bright pink. I also really enjoy the next pink. I'm working on pinks right now. I did the same thing with browns a while back, but I didn't document it on YouTube like this, at least not for you guys, so you're probably unaware of that. Here's the next pink. Look how well this matches. I know, it's like perfect. But in this one, this is a little bit more purple leaning. Not much. It just feels warmer to me. Very pretty. Almost positive this is Fuchsia de Magellan, one of those newer Bond inks. And these have really fine nibs on them, so I can't color things super quickly, but I can do them pretty accurately, especially if I'm going a little slower. So just gonna get some color on these. I have 1,001 things to do today, so at least it'll be documented. And this is a Divine Pens Plus. I love the look of this grip, but it's so tiny in the middle. Barbie. This is one of the Diamond Cast blanks, so whatever the pink is called. And this is the Jacques Herbon, Fuchsia, Chsia, de Magellan. I have a small sample of this, and see how different they are? I love this until I put it beside this Herbon ink, and then I think, oh no, I love the Herbon ink so much more, but I really do enjoy this Cosmosu blend. I think I just enjoy Cosmosu straight too. I don't know. I'll try that when this blend runs out. And then next for the pinks, oh look, I haven't used it yet today. I'll wipe this off. See that little thing on the end? Yep. Always, every time. Now it should be good. And some inks are worse about that than others, but this pen always, it always happens in this pen. That was creative. Okay, this one is very much purple, which I love. It looks gorgeous in here. And I could have sworn I switched this over to Hongdian Purple, but it's not documented anywhere that I did indeed switch it. So it's probably actually Kobe 41 that has darkened over the last 2 months. But it sure looks like Hongdian Purple, doesn't it? I think it does. I just got a bottle of Hongdian Purple because it was like $8 on Amazon, and I got some in the swap I did with Brittany from Plan Your Own Life, and it's very pretty. And I thought I had put it in here, and I was really enjoying it, and so I got a bottle of it, and I forgot to do my swirls there. But it doesn't look like I've actually changed it because, you know, summer writing, and I have 30 pens that I rotate through, and so this has lasted 2 months in an extra fine. Unless it's actually Hongdian Purple and I didn't write it down, but I don't know. I don't know. This is my Maori Aventus. And I put the 14K extra fine on this, and it still runs dry. I don't know what I was doing there. I didn't need another heart. I think it's Kobe 41 that has darkened. And if it's not, it's Hongdian Purple. Either way, whoops, it looks lovely. And this angle it hates, but the plan is, since this is almost out, put Hongdian Purple in it when it's actually done. And I'll run an experiment to see if this looks like what it does now, or if it actually looks different. Also, I think I have some more Kobe 41, not much, but a little, and I could rink it with that. I don't know, we'll see how far I take it. I'm not sure where I'm going to put this last pen, but not this one, but the next one. I don't know. This ink is lovely. I was going to put Diamine's Mystique in this from the Shimmertastic collection, and I'd received a generous sample at Christmas time, and it's gone. I've only used it, I think I used it like twice, maybe only used it once, because most of the sample had spilled. So I didn't get to use it very much, but I like having a nice dark purple shimmer in here, but I don't want a red purple. It just clashes with the body, and I don't like it. Plus, I think if I had to pick a red purple or a purple that leans blue, I would pick the blue leaning. I don't know. We used red leaning at my wedding. It's not what I wanted, but it was what was available, and like, you know, who cares? Got married. That was the point. So, yeah, we'll see. But I prefer the blue leaning in this. I really do. I've tried the red, and no. And Deck the Halls from Diamine is too dark. Am I on screen? I don't know. I should probably have checked that, but I don't have time to redo this, so we're just going to go with it. And the color on the pen is actually Midnight Purple. I usually just write purple, but since I was saying midnight, I wrote midnight. And it's a medium formal italic. I forgot 2 things on that one. Okay, I need to go back. And the ink is, what did I end up putting in here? Something I had. Oh, I found a sample of Herbon Amethyst de Laurel. So I see why people like this. I think the one I have a bottle of is actually a red leaning, which I also enjoy. How do you spell this? A-L, I think. Something like that. It's from their 1978, 1798, 1879. No, I think it's 1798 line. It's not their 1670 collection. It's whatever the other one is. Okay, let's go back and get these. This one has a Franklin Christoph fine, Nagahara fine cursive italic. So I don't really get shimmer through here. This ink is a shimmer ink, and I know I put shimmer in there, but it just doesn't really come through this nib. I don't know if it's too dry or if it's just the nib. Haven't had either that long. Oh, and this was a medium architect. I forgot that. Oh, and I forgot the first one too. Hold on. What was the first one? Is that my extra fine? It is. Franklin Christoph extra fine sig. Going back. The other purple I inked is in this woodshed, and you might call it a blurple instead of purple. It's so pretty. I love this. And this nib started as a broad. It's now a perspective, but it colors like a dream. Handles shimmer so well. I always put a shimmer in here. I actually switched the ink on this one, which I don't usually do. I didn't dump it. I put it in a different pen that writes with a big flex, and so it'll use the ink real quickly. And I won't have to stare at that really green-leaning teal very long, but yeah, I did. I transferred the ink, and this is all I know about the pen, woodshed. There we go. Broad perspective. And switched this ink over to something that I really love, and that would be Diamine Platinum Jubilee ink. I think it might be exclusive to Colt pens. I'm not really sure. And yes, it says Platinum Jubilee ink on the bottle. Oh, swirls. Just because it's looking cute. And I did ink one more, except I was talking more than I was counting when I made these bows. And since I didn't plan it out, I don't have room for the other one. Yeah, we'll just add it here at the bottom. Whatever. Or here. We'll add it here. There. Is this in frame? Who knows? Maybe this will go live. Maybe this won't. At least I'll have it for myself. Carbon black. See if we can get this stamp right. It looked so good in the Stylogy. Whoops. Still fuzzy. Okay, so the last one is my other Mayora. And I actually put a non-shimmer ink in this because extra fine. That's the funny thing. Most of my small nibs are running out of ink right now, which means they've probably each been inked for about 2 months. I actually liked the ink I had in here before, but it was a little too blue. I wanted something, I mean, it was a little too green. I wanted something a little bluer because I'm not a green teal person, and I have the green leaning teal in my Heinz pen right here, and one green leaning teal is enough for me. So that's it. That's the one getting it. This one I switched to be a little more blue. I didn't switch it. It was out of ink. This is the part 10. Oh, this was an Atlas exclusive. This is just a gold tone extra fine Yovo. And I inked it with Diamond Bliss. Nothing special, writes great. But it's not a grind of any kind. It's just a round. Which sometimes you need, so. There we go. I picked this nib up with my birthday pen because I wanted a gold-toned extra fine to put on here. Yep, it was planned. There, now you can actually see it. So I really wanted these to either carry over or be inked for this month because, you know, checking out all the pinky purple type colors. And even though this one's what I would call more magenta, I really like that. So I just have to figure out what it is. Darkened Kobe 41 or the Hongdian purple, and then go from there. Although the Hongdian inks are really wet. That's what these are right here. Yeah, really wet. Diamond Bliss, very pretty. I like that. I like that quite a lot. These are the 3 Hongdians that I picked up. I tried to do little dots, and I didn't use the right tool for one thing, but they were very wet. So, yeah, those are the 3 colors I picked up. Same color. That's okay. I thought I had inked it and was really enjoying it, so I went ahead and picked up a bottle. Whatever. It is what it is. Here's what the stamp looked like, and I know my page is a mess, but here's what the stamp looked like on Stalogy. See? Really nice, right? So I don't know what I did wrong. And there's where I messed up the color thing, and here I messed up the name, and yep. I love the light dots in this book, but when I'm standing up here, especially since I only have one contact in because they need replaced, and that reminds me to replace them, I can't see where I'm writing, so my lines are all kinds of crazy. This poor page. It's there. It's what it is, but yeah. It was a mess trying to record that. So now I've got it 2 different places. I've seen the sultry strawberry on 2 papers. Happy with that. Hopefully some of this is in frame because I did it yesterday with my camera over here and now it's here. And so who knows how much of that was in the video, but if enough of it was, I'll go ahead and post it. Otherwise, it'll be for my reference only. If you did see this, thanks for watching. I'll see you in a week or 2. I don't know. Life's kind of crazy right now. So yeah, I'll be back when I'm back. Take care. See you then. Bye.